welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday. I seem to have gotten in the habit of posting videos later than I would like to, but it's better late than never. So today I am going to be doing my February monthly plan with me. Now today is February 11th, so it's a little far into the month to be doing my actual setup. I mean, I have a calendar in my goals notebook where I kind of use it as a rough draft and I just put every little thing on there. So I still have that and I've been looking at that, but I kind of want to get it into my actual planner that I carry with me so that I don't have to wait until I get home to use my big goals planner. And I just like how the monthlies look in this, and you can't beat the portability. So this was my January. I thought it was nice and cute and simple with good colors. I was writing in colored pens still then. That was before I figured out that I like writing in black and highlighting it over more. So let's turn the page. Ooh, we have lots of washi space, which is a good thing. I grabbed lots of washi tape for this month. I haven't decided exactly which ones of these I'm going to use or if I'm just going to use them all sporadically throughout the month. But I figured gathering all my favorite pink washi tapes, which is my color for February, would be a good place to start. I also gathered up my Tombow colors for the month. I switched them out every month. For January, I had a lot of teals and dark blues. You can see them in my spreads from that month. I think the teal, blank page, blue, purple, purple, purple. And then this is this week, which today's the 11th and I haven't done my weekly spread. Woohoo! It's just been one of those weeks. It's been very busy and I didn't get any rest time from last week, so I just haven't had the energy. And sorry if the lighting is a little weird. I've brought my desk lamp in for rescue since it is surprisingly cloudy outside. I wasn't expecting it to be cloudy today, but here we are. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna start with laying down some washi. I think I want to use this stuff. I'm very excited about it. I got it from a washi tape set I got for Christmas a couple years ago. I've hardly cracked into any of this washi tape, so I'm very excited at the prospect of actually using it. There we go. Oh yeah, that is so cute. Can just fit this bad boy right here, because I find I don't use a lot of the extra space on these monthly pages. I'm mostly looking at the calendar days. If I have more tasks to, write down, they usually go in my weekly and not anywhere on here. Over here, I will put some of my big goals for the month that I've taken out of my goal planner, like the ones that I really want to focus on, whether they be productive or a fun project. That's where they go. Just so like when I look back, I can remind myself, oh yeah, those were the things that I had prioritized that month. And then I'm going to take some of this shiny washi tape, this pink one. The set came with two of these, a pink one and a blue one. The vinyl washi tape is very particular though. It's kind of hard to start, even with real nails. But I love how shiny and holographic it is. Worried about it not being very sticky though, because tapes like this always kind of tend to be the least sticky tape that I come across. So I don't want to pull on it too hard. I just want to push it over. See if it'll, no. It's definitely a plastic based one, so I have to actually use scissors to cut it. It won't use my annual pass. Ooh, I don't like that. Was that because of the way it was set down? I think so. Maybe. Let's see here. I think the washi tape is just messed up right there. That's okay. It's very finicky washi tape, but I'm not upset at it. All right, what do I want to put down the side? I could do one of these really big ones, or I could do one of these semi ones. So have these. Maybe these two? Be very pink. The left side tends to be very washi heavy, and then the right side actually has the calendar. All right, I love this washi tape. I have used this one so many times. It was from one of those big washi tape sets. I can't remember where this one is from. It's one of my older tapes. All right, do I want it? Yeah, like that. Oh, look how gorgeous that is. That is beautiful. Sometimes my washi tapes are ripped off because I've used it for something else that doesn't matter if the ends are neat. So I just usually go in with some scissors and cut the ragged edge off so I have a nice straight edge to line up. Oh, beautiful, just beautiful. These two are some of my favorite washi tapes that I own, so I'm very excited to use them. This isn't sticking very well to the cellophane one, but that's okay. All right, I don't even know what any of these look like on paper. Oops, I've got one away washi. Rolled around to the front of my desk, of course. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's number 803. I believe it came in the neon set when the neon set came out. Yes, that's a good color. And I'm just gonna highlight the days of the week, bring some extra pizzazz to the page, so to speak. All right, now for the big four. Get my pen ready. The first one is the Keeping Warm in February challenge, which is a challenge to write however many words you choose of romance in February. It's part of the WriYe group. Every month they tend to have a challenge, and this month is writing romance. Oops, I always forget to mute my Discord before I start recording. Oh, my pen is giving me trouble today. These pens are normally not like this, but every once in a while it'll start being a pain. Let's see, what do I have over here that I can write on real quick? Let's just do this random piece of paper. I chose to write 10,000 words in the month of November. So I'm gonna mark that down here. All right, the other big project that I decided to work on is one that was kind of scary to do, but it is my Sims 4 custom content redo. So I have had the same custom contents folder since the Sims 4 Get Together came out. And I just have so much stuff in that folder that I decided it would just be easier to purge my folder and start all over again. So that's what I'm doing. My goal is to have everything done by the time the Growing Together DLC comes out in March. So I've been working on that pretty heavily. Honestly, it's the thing I've been working on the most because it doesn't require very much. It's just me scrolling through the internet and downloading things that I think are pretty, which, you know, I love that. Honestly, I find it very relaxing, and it's a perfect after work activity. I'm just scrolling through pretty things and downloading things. It doesn't take much thought. Okay. So those are the two that I've been working on the most. I do have other projects, but I haven't worked on any of them nearly as much as I've worked on Keeping Warm in February and my custom content. Oh, the next one that is a big one is to do my taxes. It is that time of year. I do have my forms for it. I just need to sit down one afternoon and do it. It doesn't take me very long with it since I get a W-2. And then my last project is working on and implementing routines. I've gotten a little bit better with some of my routines, but I really need to solidify it. All right, now that we have my top 4 biggest projects in for the month, it's time to actually fill in the days. February has been a very full month and will continue to be a very full month. So let's see here. I have Plan With Me video up here. This was the day that I was planning on doing this video I'm filming right now, but it just didn't happen. TMCS check-in due. This is my spirituality classes. Every month they ask us to check in and tell them what we're working on. I find it very helpful. All right, it's my dad's birthday on the 2nd. And I also had a doctor's appointment. Which ended up turning into a telehealth appointment, which I actually wasn't upset at. And then this is also when the Sims expansion trailer dropped. Which I was absolutely flipping out over that trailer. All right, I'm gonna put in for this Sunday, weekly plan with me. I have to get better at figuring out how to record on the days that I'm at work and the days that I'm not home alone. And then progress thread update for WriYe. I'm trying to incorporate it into my planning. So I need to actually start migrating this over into my weekly spreads as well. It was also the Full Moon Madness Challenge. And it was also payday. There we go. Look at that first week. Already so much writing. And then this Friday we had to do a day trip to Texas to help with my mom's business. So as you can tell, I didn't get much rest last week. I had a very, very busy week. This week has been less busy, but I worked like this whole week, like after not getting a day off last week. So that kind of sucked, but I lived through it. I survived it, and here we are. There is a planning party taking on today. Actually, right after I'll be finishing this video should be when it's starting, if I got the time conversions right, which I think I did. So we shall see. And then another weekly plan with me up here. And a progress thread check-in, which I have to do tomorrow. All right, now for next week. Oh, it's also the 5K weekend challenge. So I have a lot of writing to do. I think I'm gonna do Pomodoros, switching back and forth between working on my Sims project and working on my 5K weekend. All right, the 14th is Valentine's Day. There's a potluck at work, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna spend the day with my mom and my sister. That's Sunday. Another weekly plan with me. It seems like next week is shaping up to be a much calmer week than these last two. So I'm hoping that plays out to be true. My handwriting is atrocious today. That's okay. All it has to be is functional. All right, the 20th is the New Moon Madness Challenge. And it is also the day where my manager's training begins. All right, let's see, what else do we got going this week? It looks like nothing until the weekly plan with me and the progress thread check-in. I'm actually thinking for this week, instead of doing a plan with me, maybe posting this video and doing a week in my planner type video where I take my camera with me, and every time I'm working in my planner, I record and I put them all together, and you can see how I use my planner within the span of a week. I think that'll be a fun video to do. I love watching those types of videos. So we'll see. It depends on what I'm doing and what film equipment I can use, because I'm struggling a little bit with my current phone. All right, on the 27th, we've got WriYe Day. And that looks to be it. And then on the 28th is when I do my goal planner check-in, the day before the next month. And then I also have another manager training day here. So I'm gonna mark it in. It's gonna be my Monday thing. There we go. All right, I have all my tasks in, and now it's time to take the highlighters and start highlighting. All right. That is not what I need. I'm gonna take a quick peek at my key so I can remember what the colors are. I use these every week, and yet every time I use them, I still reference back to my key. So let's go through and do the money ones first. Planning party, which is gonna be my manager training. Oh, I almost forgot that the 20th is also a payday. The other payday is all the way up here. If I remember right, I actually got paid on the 4th. All right, that's all my devissier. Next thing we're gonna do is the blue for Gennaro. Something tells me there's gonna be a lot of blues. Wow, that Sunday's whole box is highlighted. Oh, I almost forgot. This day trip to Texas would technically follow under devissier as well. Oh, I love how the highlighting looks. This looks so good. I like this so much more than writing in the colored pens. I'm so glad I finally found a pen that doesn't smudge when I highlight. And then WriYe Day over here, and the New Moon Madness Challenge over here. Next we have Spiritus, which will be my spiritual school check-in and my goal plan check-in. My doctor's appointment is corporalis. And let me see here. Let me figure out what color I picked. All right, and then the last two things I'm going to do in pink for Socialis, because my dad's birthday was a social event, and Valentine's Day is going to be another family social event. So I'm just going to count those as this. All right. There we are. That's what my completed monthly spread looks like for this month. I have had an incredibly busy month already, if you can't tell by the number of things that are on that first week. Oh my goodness. All right. I love how this looks. I think this is how I'm going to continue to do them into the future. I love the way the highlighter looks. I love the way the washi tape looks. I'm just really feeling this spread. I like it much more than I liked January's. Oh, I love that. I love that I'm finally hitting my stride with this planner and figuring out what I do and don't like about it. I've been using the Hobonichi Weeks pretty consistently since September of last year. So I'm finally hitting that groove of what works for my brain. Well, that's going to be all for today. Why don't you, if you've gotten this far, why don't you leave me a comment down below telling me something that you guys are going to do for Valentine's Day. And if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, just tell me something fun that you're doing this month. Well, I'll see you guys next time.